I have a broken subframe on my KTM 690. We are in Monument Valley. We're going to a shop on the Navajo Nation reservation. Hopefully. Hiho, I think his name was. Hiha? I can't remember. It can help me out, so we'll see.
Oh, Jeff's giving me the it's no good. Haha. That's pretty funny. Slash not funny. Maybe it's funny. I imagine this means that we're gonna take the road to Moab and see if we can't get the work done in the morning out there.
The dude wasn't there. I called, they said he was there. He's not there. They don't know when he's gonna be back. He doesn't have a cell phone, so I don't know. I'm just calling it. I'm gonna say no more. There is in Moab, there's 2 people who will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. and I could go and take the bike in, and hopefully they can just do a quick weld and we're back on the road. So now we aim for Moab.
Just leaving Monument Valley now. I guess the old luck of the road for Jeff has worn off lately. Obviously he lost his bags and his gear with like $9 grand worth of equipment, but today with the broken frame. So I'm in my dirt gear now, as I'm gonna head out to Valley of the Gods and rip some dirt out there. Jeff and I are on our way to Mexican Hat right now. Put a couple beers in the cooler. I think we're gonna hit Mexican Hat, the actual hat itself, together, and then I'm gonna head off Valley of the Gods. And I'm going to meet Jeff down the road. He doesn't want to take the bike with a broken frame anywhere on the dirt, obviously. Of course, rule of the road, never leave a man behind. I said that I'd go with him straight to Moab, but he refuses to allow that to happen. So I will go to the Valley of the Gods solo.
Well, we didn't get the work done, but I mean, we got to see this. So that's kind of a good thing. You gotta take the good ones bad, right? So cool. It must have taken them forever to carve these.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mexican Hat. This time we are entering from behind. Wait, that didn't sound right. Beautiful San Juan River, the beautiful F-150, beautiful black pavement, and the 35-degree heat.
We stayed here last night, so we could take a wave hello at the hotel. The hotel, well, let's just say the whole town is extremely expensive. This is a tourist town, 100%. So, you know, if you do come and you want to stay here, it's going to be a pretty penny, and it's not necessarily, you know, to that level. If you guys remember the TV show, it was sort of a comedy drama, the Roadrunner and the Coyote show, that is filmed in this whole area.
MexicanHatRocks.com. Welcome to the great Mexican Hat.
So I wonder if we hang out long enough, if we'll be able to meet a Bugs Bunny. No, what was it? No, the Road. I wonder if we'll meet the Roadrunner, or maybe the Coyote. Quietly, I think his first name was. See, that is Mexican Hat. Ooh, nice. Look what Systad's doing here. I don't know if I can really do it. I've never come up this far, this close to it. This is rad. Systad's over here somewhere, chilling like a villain. Oh, nice! He found a little house. This is great. Systad's cliff dwelling. For rental opportunities, please apply. Well, that was awesome. No Wily Coyote, no Roadrunner. I wonder if the Roadrunner had a name. Jim? Terry? Garth. Garth the Roadrunner. That's probably what his name was. Anyway, gonna continue on. Systad's gone up ahead because he's gonna go do the Valley of the Gods route. Yeah, let's cruise on. Maybe let's see what Systad's up to.
Okay, we finally got rid of Jeff. It's just us now. I'm heading up, backtracking a little bit so we can go through Valley of the Gods. We got some drone footage there yesterday. That's where we stopped and took a view from the lookout and did those crazy switchbacks. So I'm heading back to those switchbacks now. I'm gonna get in the dirt and ride through the Valley of the Gods. How crazy is this wall? Just, whoa! Kind of intimidating to roll up to. Just in the presence of, oh yeah. Oh, no swearing. Sorry, Utah. Didn't mean to swear. Here we go. I know what you're thinking. That is not the lady in the pink shirt from Capitol Reef. That's just another lady in a pink shirt. Be a pretty cool bed and breakfast. Whole bunch of deep sand and heavy rocks. I just saw Subaru out back, so I'm pretty sure we'll be okay as long as we don't fall in the sand. Hell yeah, this road is so sick. Coming up on some sand here. I just about got some air earlier. I thought I'd turn the camera on so you could watch me go down in the sand. Oh, I guess next time. It's crazy, like this would be a creek or a river, I guess, in a heavy rainfall. That'd be a pullout for tourists. Trying to push all the washout on this road gets me. Whoa! Get some more of those dinosaur horns. Ah! How good. Alone in the middle of nowhere. Eat your heart out, Jeff. Ha ha!
Well, I am doing my version of Valley of the Gods, but this is more of a monotheist because there's only one. This is the bargain basement cement road version of Valley of the Gods. It's cool. Looks like a honey pot. Well, I wonder what Systad's up to right now.
Sorry you're not with me, pal. Holy moly. So sick to be so close. All these balancing rocks up on the top. Like, what are the odds for it to erode in that way, to see it balanced so perfectly? It's almost like it was placed there. Unreal. Jeff, I can't believe you didn't come on this. I'm so sorry your frame is broken. This is insane. And for those watching, at this point, yeah, this is totally passable with an SUV. Anything like basic four-wheel drive. Be no problem. This terrain is crazy. You don't see this from the road. Oh, my cooler flipped over. Alright, let me just pull over and fix that. Could be a worse spot for that to happen. Look at this. Oh. Now I know what most of you are thinking. Eric, why are you touring with such a big cooler? Well, have you ever been in a Mormon land with dry counties? It's important to carry beer and wine. So one saddlebag has wine, one cooler has beer. Now, I know what else you're thinking. What about that half dozen eggs you have in the cooler? Well, that's a problem we'll deal with when we get to camp tonight and figure out if they're broken or not. I am gonna say they're toast. Just beauty everywhere. Hola. Now I know what you're thinking. Was that a Mazda 3? Well, yes, it was. So if anyone wants to say that road's not technical enough, bite me. It's so much fun. Oh. To be fair, you don't know where a 2006 Honda Prelude could get you if you know how to drive it right. Shout out to Alex Calvert. Nobody drives a Prelude like that man. He'd probably be lapping me on this road. This is awesome. This little raised section. Passing people just out here. RVs, campers. Just taking in the view. There's some insane camp spots on this road. I'd love to come back when it wasn't 1,000,000 degrees and hang out here. Have I told you how beautiful Utah is? I can't get enough of this place. Live sided yesterday. Yesterday I had enough, but sleeping in a bed after not sleeping for 3 nights. Oh man, I feel like $1,000 today. Well, we're coming to the pavement. I certainly don't want this to be over, but that's just this section for now. Thank you, Jeff, for telling me I had to do it even without you. And thank you, boys, for the dust cloud. I'm just gonna swallow that. It's like a second lunch. And now I can't see, so that's pretty cool. Heck yeah. One might even say F yeah. Okay, Mr. Florida man, you're going 40 miles an hour in a 65 zone. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Oh, he just noticed. Oh, there we go. Now he's got it.
I'm not. We're not at Moab yet, but there's a big hole in the wall there. Hey, look, it's a hole in the wall. Anyway, that was enough of that. That is Wilson's hole in the wall. Well, we're getting close to Moab because you can see that Moab is showing up. We're 28 minutes away. But Moab has a lot of this, which in some ways kind of reminds me of Joshua Tree. But in Joshua Tree, you're not allowed to drive all over everything. So Moab is kind of like Joshua Tree, but you can drive on all of it. Alright, we met up with Systad at Woody's, and it's a fantastic place. But we're gonna go find our campsite now, which I'm a little bit excited about, because we get to pick from like 100 and something campsites. So we're gonna camp at the Salt Flats recreation area. It's a BLM campground, $15 a night, and yeah, there's all sorts of different sites. There's some really, really cool ones. Hopefully we can get one of those, but you know, well, it's Sunday, so who knows? The world is our lobster.
We're heading to a camp spot here in Moab. I'm gonna set up tonight and come back into town and get some supplies. And what's nice is we're gonna stay here for 2 nights. So we're gonna stay here till we go back to Salt Lake on Wednesday, and we're gonna keep all the gear off the bikes. We're gonna be able to rip around, hit some trails, and ride the bikes the way they're meant to be ridden. Well, if sunset rolling into this is not a thing of beauty, well, not this dirt pile. Rats. I gotta figure out this filming thing. Should we start from the top? Nah. We've lost it. Look at that though. That's pretty cool. This is where we're gonna camp somewhere. This rocks.
So the moon landings, like 4 through 8, were all shot up here. It's the Salt Flats Recreation Site campground area, and usually you can see like people recreating the moon landing with the little rover that they had, like the Barbie moon rover. And it is when I said before that it's like Joshua Tree, but you can drive on it, I am not kidding, because you can drive on all of these rocks. All of these are like those are roads. Isn't that weird? Roads. Alright, this is going to be camping, and it's going to be shot, and we're going to have to pay tomorrow. Pick up an envelope. There we go. Envelope taken. So up here they've got like 4x4 trails, they've got mountain bike and dirt bike trails, and oh, perfect. Don't be that guy.
Hey Jeff, you friggin' suck, you nerd.
Cats. There was the 2 over there, but they were like 2.
They were side by side.
Side by each. And then that one was taken, but we'll find there's more around.
Well, the sign said 11 miles of campground, so
yeah, it's pretty good. We're in good hands.
Yeah. Who's
that one over there is just too exposed.
Yeah.
So we'll find one over on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Oops. You don't know what you do with your hands. You know what we should do? We should take our expertise at filming each other and take it on the road, and maybe we could do a YouTube channel, and everyone would hate it. Oh, it's beautiful up here.
That's a space station. No, that's definitely a moon. Nearly full moon. Should be some good dark shadows tonight. Let's see what sorry for swearing, Utah. Let's see what mediocre campsite we can find for the evening.
I totally messed that turn up. Anyway, the thing about Moab is it's very, very hostile would be a good word. There's a lot of wind, and so you want to get a spot where you're in the woods and you're protected by things. Oh, if this one's not taken, oh, we're taking this for sure. Yeah, this is a nice little cove. We call it Shredder's Cove. I like this.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
It's the wind.
It wasn't windy this night.
No, this was a windy day.
This was not windy day. This was thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening.
Oh, and it rained.
And it rained, so we went to bed.
Good morning. We're out in Moab today, on our way into town from our campsite up in the Sand Flats. Jeff's been trying to find somebody that's going to fix his frame for him so we can actually go ride today. He's put a call in. I'm hoping to hear back pretty quick. But in the meantime, we're going to go get some breakfast.
I've taken off a bunch of the rack and some panels because the quicker you can get in there and the less fiddly the welder has to be with like removing parts, the happier he's going to be, and the quicker you're going to get in and out of there.
So, what you doing?
This is supposed to be hooked up to this.
Kind of like this one.
It's been welded back, yeah.
I like that you were wise enough to put something in your...
My insurance?
Yeah, insurance in your hair intake. All that dust.
What I've done is I've taken off all of the, I've taken off the muffler, the sides, and then I just need to get these done. I'll swing back, and then you have access. to do the weld. So it should be pretty straightforward right after that. Oh my God, Mad Dog Powersports to the rescue. My God. So they got me in right away, welded it up. It's gonna be great. Now we just go meet up with Systad and get the road on the show. Oh yeah, feels good. Now my check engine light is on. Awesome. Oh God. I can't believe how many things have gone wrong for me lately. Lost my bag, dropped Systad, the camera, not the person, off my bike on the highway, broke my, both sides of my subframe. Man, this is going on like I can't believe it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take it mellow right off the bat. We're just gonna follow the Sandflats Road, and we're probably gonna meet up with the BDR.
Well, here we are in Moab. Lovely Monday afternoon. Got some high winds going, but we're gonna rip out on the trails here anyways. Heading towards the LaSalle's. Let's see if we can't find some fun trails.
So cool, hey? This is all slick rock. And just over there, and continues over there, is a trail called the Slick Rock Trail, made by a dirt biker, and everyone's allowed to use it. It's pretty cool. I've tried it. It's hard. Well, it's hard on this bike.
Well, 5 minutes in and already we haven't even really got the trailhead, but it's not disappointing. Pretty awesome, and feels so good to have the bike with no bags, no extra weight, and all that sand in my face. I love you for that, Jeff. Thank you.
So this down there, which you probably can't see, down there is Porcupine Rim Trail. There's a lot of hiking trails around here as well. So I'm guessing that's Porcupine Rim. That's what I'm gonna easily guess. I read the sign. This is Porcupine Rim. Squirrel. Little mini squirrel. They're so small around here. So cool around here. Even the gravel road is fun.
Another canyon. Another mountain thing. Utah. Get some new scenery. It's pretty nice though, isn't it? Gentlemen, welcome back to the Whiz Cam. Believe it or not, we're 10 minutes from camp, where Jeff just took 2 whizzes and we're already pulled over for another one. You might wonder, how does one get into a groove when riding with Jeff? The answer is, you don't.
Systad is definitely making Jeff's not going fast enough jokes, and oh God. This is not good. I just heard a really bad sound. Yeah, O2 sensor came out. Okay, that's gonna be hot. This is not a thing that wants to be out, it wants to be in. My O2 sensor popped out. Yeah. I gotta screw it back in, but I just gotta wait for it to cool down a little bit.
Well, I guess we found out why Jeff's check engine light was on. His O2 sensor is no longer in the exhaust.
Yeah, yay! How many things can go wrong with my life?
Like I said, trying to find a rhythm with Jeff is like, I don't know. It's nothing like I've ever known before.
Well, that's the day done. Sorry, Utah, I know you can't swear here, but extenuating circumstances. So it's fallen out. Seems like to be some sort of sleeve or something like that. So I'm just gonna coast and putt with my tail between my legs. Oh, yay. Okay, Here we go. So, Getting Lost show. We ride motorcycles. This is the green version where we just coast and we don't use any fuel and we save the planet by coasting. Look at me. I'm a hippie. I got the long hair and everything.
Well, sometimes the road gets the best of you, and it appears that lately the road has got the best of our friend Jeff Moore. So we're turning back. Instead of me carrying on, I'm gonna follow him back and make sure he gets in. And I think we're gonna just call it a day. Ideally try and get back to the shop and get this sorted out or patched up and hit it again tomorrow.
I can't believe I ruined the first half of Systad's day by my frame being cracked, and then I ruined the second half of the day by my O2 sensor falling out. So, you know, I'd like to diversify my ways of ruining Systad's day. You know, you don't want to... It would seem too obvious if it was like one thing.
Welcome back to camp. Jeff's got his left turn signal on. He'll probably really enjoy that. Where you going, buddy? Our campsite's on the right side. There's no O2 sensors on the left. Too soon? We get ready for 70-kilometer winds tonight. Stoked.
70-kilometer winds with like 100-something kilometer gusts as well.
So that was the windy night.
That was the beginning of the wind.
Yeah.
So we got back to camp and the wind was picking up.
Yeah.
And you were defeated.
Totally defeated.
I was trying to suggest we go back to town to see if they can't fix that sensor.
Yeah.
And then we were like, let's have a beer about it.
And it turned 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and it was getting later.
Yeah.
Cracking a beer, trying to enjoy ourselves, but anytime you tried to take a sip of beer, it was like a punch of sand into the mouth.
A 50 grit beer.
Yeah. I remember I was like covering the top of my beer so that I wouldn't get sand.
That was terrible.
Everywhere.
Oh, we got to the end of the video.
Oh, we got to the end.
This is the end of the video.
What do you want us to do? You want to recap?
No, we're doing the recap later.
Oh,
so we're gonna do a whole. So this is the end of the video.
This is a sign off.
This is
If you find somebody with a thumb up there, stick a smile on their face and make them laugh. Wait, sorry, I swore Utah. I didn't mean to.
But that'll be an episode that comes in the future when we're both wearing spacesuits.
I feel like in the future we'd be wearing normal clothes that would double as spacesuits.